Black Americans, Soulaan Americans are 10 times more likely to be classified as behavior problems when kids versus having ADHD or a learning disorder. And as a neuropsychologist, I can testify to that because I literally pull them into my office to make sure they get the actual diagnostics they need versus, the school classifying these kids as behavior problems. And therein begins the whole slide into the system. Imprisonment, false police reporting, being targeted from the ground up is essentially to raise your cortisol levels in the body. When cortisol levels are raised, insulin is suppressed. Okay, think of fight or flight. You're getting
Yep.
ready to fight and
You're
flee.
getting good.
And that's right. Your digestive system shuts down.
Mm-hmm.
The insulin shuts down. You're getting ready to use all your energy to go to something. And when you come back down, or by the time you get to the place, and let's say this happens at 7 a.m. in the morning, by the time you get to the place where you've come down from that cortisol spike, it's 4 in the afternoon and you are starving. So what do? You reach for a candy bar. You reach for whatever is going to give you the instant energy because you are exhausted. You've exhausted your adrenaline at that point. And so part of this, think of what's going to happen now. You eat something that's sugar or starch based, and your insulin is not available to actually meet that sugar spike. Over time, this becomes insulin resistant diabetes. Over time, this starts, the stress of the central nervous system being hyped up and anxious becomes heart disease. Okay. And the whole lifestyle, the whole metabolic balance of your body is disturbed such that there's high rates of things like diabetes, kidney disease, and other types of things when you look at this that are prevalent in the Soulaan community. Well, here's the answer to that, because we can't go around and measure all of that, although there's plenty of public health indicators in terms of ascribing what the problem is. So here's how you do that. I looked at the veteran population who's been exposed to combat most of the time, over and over. Their rates, because of the higher levels of cortisol in their systems, their rates of diabetes, kidney disease, heart disease, cancer, autoimmune, blah, 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 match the rates of elevated diabetes and kidney disease and heart disease in the Soulaan community. So what that tells us is, well, I can't say that's directly as a consequence of racism. What I can tell you is that the impact of racism medically and metabolically is the same as if you had been in combat several times.